A Path Towards Sustainability. June 18th, 2024, by Gary Hawkes. Cars are a major source of polluting emissions around the world. Nevertheless, we have become highly car dependent. It would be difficult for many of us to live in modern society without our cars. However, the need for us to reduce the environmental impact of our cars is urgent. So, what can we do? How do we mitigate the impact while maintaining or even improving our quality of life? Telecommuting from home, combining errands, carpooling, EVs, and public transit are just some of the viable options. Walking and biking for shorter trips should be attractive options, but often aren't. Sidewalks may be slippery, in disrepair, or non existent. Bike routes often lack bike lanes on busy and dangerous roadways with potholes, cracked pavement, and road grit. Obvious solutions are more and better sidewalks and more bicycle pedestrian paths. However, many communities and states are struggling to maintain the deteriorating infrastructure they now have, let alone build more. Planning and implementing new bike paths can drag on for years, often never coming to fruition. Meanwhile, more people have bikes and e-bikes, want to walk for wellness, and are seeking ways they can reduce their climate footprint. We can't just pave our way to a solution. It takes too long, is often too disruptive, has significant environmental impacts, and contributes to runoff that can overwhelm wastewater facilities or contaminate streams. Also, paving can only be accomplished when the weather is warm and dry. It permanently alters the land and is expensive to maintain. In addition, paved surfaces are both wasteful and costly to rip out to access buried infrastructure or to modify as needs change. Let's envision almost instant sidewalks and paths made in a much different way. What if it were possible for one or two people without heavy equipment to install long lasting, high quality sidewalks or paths in a fraction of the time? It would be nice if those surfaces could be installed in any season and in any weather, let water flow right through into the ground below, and require little or no excavation or changes to the ground below. Of course, a surface that would let water flow through would be free of puddles and seldom be icy. Hard rain would even flush grit off the surface. It might be asking too much, but what if the surface did not develop potholes or cracks? Maybe it could have some kind of pattern on the surface, so wheelchairs and bicycles could track straight and true, yet stop as well or better than on pavement, and decidedly better than on gravel. It would really be nice if it didn't harm the roots of trees. As long as we are dreaming, what if a surface like this used 50 times less fossil energy to manufacture and install? Since it seems that paved surfaces often must be torn up for infrastructure repairs or obsolescence, being able to disassemble, reconfigure, and relocate all the path or sidewalk components with no waste would be a significant financial and environmental saving. Now, if all this were possible, could it be cost competitive with asphalt and concrete, even without considering its potentially longer service life, lower maintenance costs, and reusability? In 1993, a tiny company, Bike Track Inc., was started in Woodstock, Vermont, with the dream of creating a modular, rapid deployment path and sidewalk system that would offer these significant advantages. After more than 2 decades of testing and refinement, as well as hard usage as rapid deployment tent flooring by militaries and disaster relief agencies around the world, Bike Track, still in Woodstock, is introducing its workhorse path system. Please watch the videos at bit.ly/3TRIP3A and see what is possible. Note: when watching the videos, keep in mind that highway departments around the country are replacing steel culverts with HDPE plastic culverts because they last longer, perform better, are easier to handle, have a lower environmental impact, and cost less to install. We should now realize the advantages HDPE plastic sidewalks and paths have over asphalt and concrete, particularly where rapid solutions are needed. You can find more information at workhorsegs.com.